order to train as hard as possible, you must retain a clear image of your purpose. Once your goal is sharply but realistically defined, all that remains is carrying out your plan. Don't, however, worry about your individual potential. Potential is only the expression of a possibility, something that can be assessed accurately only in retrospect. In other words, you'll never know how good you might have become unless you try.
is this? What is this, please? I was meant to be new. I was meant to be beautiful. The world would have looked to the sky and seen hope, seen mercy. Instead, they'll look up in horror because of you.
About your life. I don't know. I wouldn't feel anything good about my life. Is that what you want to hear me say? Fine. You're fucking pathetic. Why? Why? What are you talking about? Stop trying to control everything and just let go. Let go!
Good morning, you sons of bitches. Alright, so you guys know the drill already. Breakfast time. Teas with 3 eggs and a kiwi. The reason breakfast is so small today is because I have a shoot. I have a shoot with Oscar for Mentality in about an hour. So I gotta eat, digest pretty quickly, get ready, and go. He's got a couple, actually he has like a giant bin of clothes that I'm gonna need to wear. I have no idea what the macros are on this, but it's good, light breakfast. For my workout, I'll probably come home and just make up for it with 3 meals of like beef and rice or something. I'll pick it up a little bit later, and we'll talk a little bit more about what the Mentality shoot's gonna be like. All right, so we just got ready for those shoots. But yeah, so I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the actual shoot itself. So it's gonna be like a short Instagram reel type thing. He always has something up his sleeve, like just when you think like it's gonna be like a boring or basic shoot, boy OP always has like a vision for these shots. So we're shooting at 2. I'm gonna get there a little bit early just so I can warm up and get some pre going. If you guys have any good recommendations for pre-workout, let me know. I don't really have any sort of opinion on like nootropics or anything. I prefer to not have them, I guess, just so I can focus like outside of the gym. Yeah, so I'm in the market for a new one. I was thinking trying some new like Wrecked and Rage or something like that. Only time I've ever had that was when I worked out with Nick Martin a few years back. Yeah, it was a pretty solid lift. I'm pretty sure I PR'd on dumbbell chest press. I think we might go with that, to be honest. I've never been like missing a time more than like my gym arc in 2020. Like that was probably the best like winter arc gym thing I've ever had in my life. I just remember like I would be on the way to the gym hauling ass. I would get like chills from pre-workout. My adrenaline was going, like I don't know what it was. It was awesome. And I miss it just being like cold as balls, and I'd be wearing like a hoodie and like a compression t-shirt under it. I had this black compression t-shirt and it made me feel like I was like Venom or whatever, you know what I mean? Like when Tobey Maguire gets his black suit and he's just like all emo and like, this? That's how I felt. That shit just had like aura built into it. And I used to like overdose on Banff. All my friends in high school would just like double scoop that shit right before a workout and then go squat like 4 plates. Yeah, I just been reminiscing, you know, missing that shit a little. I'm excited to film, dude. Like getting in the gym with a couple of my boys who like brought the same shit as me, like Oscar with the whole digital marketing thing. Same headspace, got the same motivation as you, and it's a different level of, you know, excitement to go hang out and shoot the shit and chat and film and do all that stuff with them. But yeah, we're pulling up to the gym. I guess I'll catch you guys when Oscar gets here. I'm just gonna warm up. The gents are here. All right, so we got a little gorilla mind. Never had this shit before. It's all right. It's not anything crazy. We got the man OP here.
Hey guys.
We're gonna get started. All right. We're gonna hop in. We're gonna start with some deadlifts actually. I'm gonna warm up on this kabuki bar. I don't exactly know what we're gonna hit. I'll probably just throw 4 plates on because it's like fairly easy for me to hit. So I'm gonna get warmed up, get stretched out, and get ready to go.
What are you doing?
Vlogception, right? Finish up with deadlifts. We are just getting a couple of the last shots. Drew's hitting some shoulders. He hit some shoulders and some lats. I think we're gonna do some curls up next. All right, so we just wrapped it up. That was probably one of the most mid workouts I've ever had in my entire life. I just did 2 sets of Smith machine incline and 2 sets of flies. I don't think it was that great of a workout. I think the beginning of that workout took kind of a lot out of me. Yeah, but I'm glad I got to be able to film with Oscar and Drew a little bit. It was good. Hopefully I got some decent clips for you guys. So I'm probably gonna head home, get some beef and rice, and then head to Nordstrom to take a look around for a suit. So yeah, that's my plan for today. And of course, I'm just going to get my meals in and chill after that. So I'll see you guys when we get home. So it's time for a back day. I didn't really record at all that much today just because I've been super busy and like, I don't know what has come over me, but I've just been super fatigued. Super tired today, so I didn't really film, but I still have to get a lift in because you guys know how it is, you know, we're committed. But I'm just gonna hop right to it, get some creatine going, and then just hop in the car, and I'll talk to you guys when I'm there. I've just been so tired recently. I need to get my sleep schedule back dialed in. I can't be sleeping in so late anymore or taking midday naps because then I just stay up all night. But you guys get the idea. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, get ready for the gym, get some creatine going, and hop in the whip. I'm so tired, bro. I don't get how a person can sleep all day and still be tired. Like, I just don't get how I'm this tired after sleeping all day and doing nothing. Before I say too much else, I just want to say thank you guys for the support on all the videos recently. It means a lot. All you new subs out there, all the people dropping comments and stuff. I freaking love you guys. It means a lot because like I'm a really small creator, and when people like you guys reach out and tell me like how much you like my content or that it deserves more stuff, like it just is really motivating. I really love doing this stuff just to do it to begin with. Like numbers, like obviously I love when my videos perform well, but you know, posting these videos I just enjoy enough to where that I don't exactly need any sort of extrinsic value to feel like recording. I'm probably going to keep this day pretty short, to be honest. If I stick to like 3 movements, I'm probably going to do some sort of row and then pull downs. I found that pullovers are really good for me. Like my lats are really activated by them, and I really enjoy doing that type of movement. So it's definitely going to be a staple for each of my back days moving forward. Also, the Jake Paul fights tonight, so I'm but yeah, we'll see who wins. I got my money on Jake. You know, every time that there's a fight against Jake Paul and it's on some network you have to like pay to get, like, you know it's gonna be rigged. I don't know if this is true, but I saw something where it's like Tyson had to like pull punches or something. Like, I don't know, but I bet you everyone in the world is putting their money on Jake just because this dude wins every single fight. Like, I get it, it's not prime Mike Tyson, but still, like, even at 60, I'm sure you can have some muscle memory and strength to where Jake Paul is not gonna fucking knock you out. Like, that old probably does take a toll on you. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. But we got some Shambles water right here. It's got a creatine and it's in a McDonald's cup because I don't have another cup I wanted to use. I'm not gonna bring a glass cup to the gym. So we're dealing with this for now. But yeah. All right, we're gonna get in the gym. Enough yapping. I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so that was a personal best on the like row machine. I don't even know what you call it, upright rows. 8 and 7, I believe, with like 2 partials at the very end. It wasn't like crazy. You guys know this machine. I hit this machine in every video almost. Yeah, I just like this because it really helps me target my lower lats and be able to focus on them super well. I'm gonna hop right into this. Pretty stoked about that PR though. Just every week my strength's been going up, and the same with my overall weight, so that's good. So that was actually a pretty successful and solid workout. I've definitely been feeling a lot better with the contractions in my back and in my arms in general. So we had a PR on that chest supported row. That was pretty solid. We also did really good on lat pull downs at the end, which I usually don't hit towards the end, but I wanted to this time because I wanted to see how fatigued I'd be, which it wasn't really that bad. So I'm happy with the way that planned out. Something I wanted to touch on. So during this workout, I actually saw one of my buddies in there. His name's Marco. He's been wanting to film like videos and uploading stuff. Like the way he like talked about it kind of reminded me of myself. I'm sure people who like post content and stuff like this like also have like a similar perspective on it. So like, especially being in the gym and surrounded by all these like huge people, you always want to have like a little bit more progress before you start posting. Like, at least that's how I used to think. I quickly realized that gym content and content in general is not so much about your physique and what you look like. It's about like the process and how you can portray your process to an audience, and basically what your message is to people that are in the same hobby or niche as you. Like, it doesn't really matter like what your physique looks like. And I think that a lot of people think like this just because like the way
that the industry is portrayed. Like, you see the top 1% of people and physiques every day on your Instagram or YouTube feed, and that shit definitely gets to you. Like, a lot of guys I talk to have like body dysmorphia or feel like they need to like hop on like steroids or something. Like, I don't really see any need to, at like 20 years old, I don't see any need to hop on any sort of steroids or an enhancing drug, whatever it is, just to look bigger. I think that it's like cheating it almost. Like, if you want to become a bodybuilder or something like that, that's completely different because that's like a profession. And if you have like the good ass genetics and you respond to that shit, whatever, do it. I don't care. But I just think that I've seen a lot of videos surrounding the whole Alex Eubank thing. Like, Alex has his life figured out. Like, this kid can do whatever he wants. Like, it's not that deep. Who cares if he hops on something? But I'm just saying, like, there's normal people who hop on steroids just to look awesome, and all it does is affect them later on the road and fucks up their overall, like, their long-term health just to make short-term gains. Like, I've also seen people take gear to get progress they could have gotten if they just stuck it out for 3 or 4 years. And the worst thing about it is that these people most of the time don't really know what they're doing, and these people also don't really have very good reasons to take steroids other than, I want to look big or I want to start posting on social media. Like, I understand it's a big deal. Like, you want to look great, you want to look your best for social media, but at the same time, like, I don't think it's all about that. Like, I'm sure if Alex Eubank never started posting and hopped on gear, like, he probably would not have gained as much traction as he did just for being like the aesthetic natural lifter and stuff like that. And I'm not saying don't hop on steroids. Like, it's your life. I'm just giving you guys my perspective, like, how I think and why I haven't hopped on anything in particular. I just think that it would probably take the fun out of the gym. Don't get me wrong, it'd be awesome in the beginning, but when you have to fucking stab yourself all the time just to like feel something, I'm good. Like, I'm good. Like, definitely considered it. I've watched like videos on like all these different types of like enhancing drugs and stuff like that, but I just don't think it's worth it. Like, imagine for whatever reason you get injured and then you can't go to the fucking gym anymore. Like, you took all those steroids for nothing. You fucked up your heart, liver, whatever for no reason now. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on the whole like steroid thing. But at the same time, back to the social media, like, you guys just have to realize that nobody really cares as much as you think they do. I think that I realized this when I started college and I started posting videos and like TikToks and shit like that. Nobody's paying attention to you. You're like, this sounds terrible, but you're not that important. Like, no one, think of how consumed you are in your life. That is how consumed, I'm not going to say everyone, but 90% of people are that consumed with their own life. They're not going to be paying attention to yours. So just think about that when you might be like a little bit, you know, I wouldn't say like embarrassed or shy about doing a hobby or like posting any sort of content. Like, who gives a fuck? And you guys know, like, think of how you scroll through videos on TikTok, how it's literally like boop, 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 like next. Like, you don't remember everything you see. If you really think someone's gonna critique your TikTok, who cares? It's gonna last 5 seconds in their brain and then it's gone because they're so fucking addicted to scrolling. So, yeah. I'm gonna go home, get some food. I don't really know what yet. Probably some fucking ramen and eggs. You guys know the drill. Ultimate bulking weapon. It's like 1,200 calories. Like 50 grams of protein. Whatever. So, that's the plan. I'm also gonna fucking grind Call of Duty Black Ops 6 right now. So, I'll catch you guys when we get some food. The cops? I had to talk to the cops.